everybody! Hi! Hi! Good to see everyone! How is everybody doing? Happy Friday! So glad it's Friday. It's good to see you. Hi, Adnan! It's good to see you. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Harry. Hi, Cherry. Hi Majid, I'm Matsuki and Orion. Hi Ragad. Hi User. Hi Willybug. Willybug, I saw you came in so fast today. You were first. Hashtag first. Yeah, go get some munchies. For sure, for sure. It's nice. Hi. Yeah, I'm glad it's Friday. No, it's okay. There's a built-in delay that I can't get around of like 10-ish seconds I've noticed. So, no problem. I'm feeling cute today. Feeling cute today. So, I've pulled out... I don't think I've ever used her on stream before, but this is... the Stitch Rabbit Tarot. We won't use her a whole bunch today, but I do want to use her a little bit because she's Major Arcana only, which is kind of strange, kind of fun. As a supplement. Let's call her a supplement. As I should, Lady May. Thank you so much, Willybug. Thank you, thank you. So I'll remind everybody on the YouTube side, if you can, please, 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 like the video. It helps a lot more. Did I see the Rune Collective reading today? No, I didn't. I'll have to go look. Is it in the Discord? Which big bump for the Discord if you want to join. It's in the pinned comment. Which I think... Did I pin it on Twitch? I have to check if I pinned on Twitch or not. I didn't. Here we go. Now it's pinned. Now it's pinned on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm running YouTube vertical for the first time today. So we have both with 3 options now to watch, which is quite exciting. And we have quite a few questions already put into the hat. Does anyone have any fun weekend plans? I don't, on purpose. There's some soccer games I might watch. Not that I'm super interested in soccer at all, but because they just are around. They're just in the air here. Hi, Jazz. Welcome. So I'm going to pull up our first question for today. I don't see the pinned message in YouTube. I pinned it. I pinned it though. It's not pinned. That's fine. There. Now it is pinned. There we go. Hi, crewman. Hello, hello. Welcome. No weekend plans. Good. I did see Boston Got Drunk Dry. Yes, I did see that. Time to yourself. Good, Jerry. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to pull up our first question. Ooh, Hanshima's our first one. How many marks will... Oh, that's because I hit next instead of random, but that's fine. You're so welcome, Grumman. How many marks will I get in my IELTS exam? It's exam season right now, for sure. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Card was declined? About what? They drink a lot. Same message for the past 10 minutes. What are you... Oh, over on Ko-fi? Oh, I'm sorry. We finally got Twitch Twitch is up and running, so if Twitch can... I don't know. PayPal can be really picky, though. There we go. Hanged Man. Yeah, YouTube memberships will open at 500 subscribers, and we're already open over on Twitch, which is a lot of fun. So here, let me... Every single time, I'm like, There's simply too much. There's simply too much for me to be able to see any of it. How am I supposed to see it all? OBS like thinks that my window is like much bigger than it actually is. So the scroll bar is hidden from me. And I have to go find it. So Henshima. How do I... Oh, I'm just not allowed to make it littler? That's fine. That's fine. I guess if that's the way you have to be. Oh, it's simply not allowed to be littler. Sure. Okay, Henshima. We got 3 cards for you here. We have 9 of Swords reversed, which I was so excited to see when it came out. We have Tower reversed, and we have Hanged Man. So you are terrified. You are terrified of your marks, of your exam. And I promise you it's gonna be okay. You're out here catastrophizing. You're thinking about the worst case scenario. You're up at night. You can't sleep. It's gonna be okay. You just have to wait it out. Obviously, like you already knew that. But you're going to get good marks. Now, what kind of good marks? It's not telling me. It's just telling me not bad. So let's get one more card in here. Queen of Wands reversed. I want to say much better than... Better than you think, but not like 100s, right? I'd say better than most people, 80s, 90s. I don't know how the exam works, but not 100s, but very high. You got a queen. That's good. Graduation ceremony, Jazz. That's so awesome. Okay. Let's pull up our next random. Can I like pop out like this? There we go. That's better. That's much better. Wow. Okay. And our next person is User. So User asked, when will I move abroad? Good question. Moving abroad is difficult. Becky, hello, welcome. Whoa! My light fell down. So when will User move abroad? I'm gonna get 1 card from Stitch Rabbit, and then I'm gonna fix my lamp. Okay, 2 cards. Magician, Fool reversed. Fix the lamp. Does the lamp even do anything? Yes, actually it does. And then one more card. Death. 5 of Swords reversed. So user, I think you're already ready. You personally are ready to move abroad. Someone close to you, someone who you think you might be taking with you, or someone you hope to have their support from, is not ready. Is not ready. And it looks like having Death and then 5 of Swords reversed. I worry that you're going to have to leave either... Thank you, Beckett! Thank you! Yeah, this one's a lot of fun. She's a real doll. I'm a real haunted doll. You're going to have to either... Reversals, am I dying? No, you're not dying. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. But someone who you want their approval of, or you want to go alone? Okay. Someone you want the approval of, then, like their blessing to go or their help to leave, you're going to have to go without their blessing or without their help. Because there's someone close to you who's not ready for you to go, and they don't want to help. They want to make you stay. So be aware of that. I doubt that it's done maliciously. I'm sure it's because they love you, but it is a hamper on your plans, right? So try to prioritize yourself here. And good communication goes a very, very long way. So then our next one is Jeannie. We got ads over on Twitch in 5. Thank you, user. Thank you. Jeannie asked, what is my life looking like in July? One of my favorite questions, Heliani. Thank you. In July for Jeannie. Knight of Wands reversed. Magician reversed. 2 of Cups. Jeannie, if you're in... I think I finally learned that lesson. What lesson? Brune, welcome in. Hello. So for July, are you in a relationship right now, Jeannie? I know that's an ominous question for me to ask. I know that that's a little bit of a spooky question for me to ask you, but are you in a relationship right now? Because if you are, I'm assuming it's more of like a situationship, and things are gonna go way faster than you expected them to. And it might make you a little bit nervous. It looks like something that you're not ready for. I'm assuming it's like making it official, or like, what if they propose and you're not ready for that? Or something about this relationship is going to get more serious and you're not super ready for that. You drew some lines yesterday. Well, good for you. I think July, you need to make sure you stand your ground and keep those lines firm, and don't let them play with you. Don't let them cross it again. Heliani, oh, happy road trip. Happy road trip. Hi, UI, welcome. So keep your lines firm, because I'm worried that the line will be crossed or something big will happen in your relationship that you find uncomfortable or you're not ready for. So now that isn't a breakup, okay? What I can say is that's not a surprise breakup. It's something else, something serious about the relationship, but not a surprise breakup. Can I expect good news in my love life? That's a good question, UI. Thank you, thank you. So I'll pull one more because I think I can make it in 2 minutes, just in case it's a Twitch question. Nah, it's Ishta. Loves me or not. Something big I'm not ready for and it's serious. Yeah, but not a breakup. Something more like, I want to move in together, or I want a joint bank account, or I'm pregnant. Something big and serious, but not a breakup. How's my health? My health's doing much better, thank you. I slept last night. Love it. Fantastic. Recommend it to everybody. Sleep's fantastic. Ishida, are you still in chat? Are you still here? We'll do the little planchette. Are you still here? Are you still with us in chat? I actually made this unicorn planchette. Yes? No? Okay, we're gonna put a pin in your question then. And we have an ad break over on Twitch. So I'm just gonna yap. Just gonna yap at you for a second. My health's okay. Yeah, we had a really hard time sleeping for the last week. And then Lynn got really sick yesterday, but they're doing much better. You're so welcome, both of you. Thank you so much, Jeannie. Yeah, there was something, but no, much better. Today, there is a soccer match, which is fun. I'm not into soccer, but literally everyone else in the country is. So I do have to feign interest at least. It is at least a game that I can tell if something technically impressive has happened without having any training, which is nice. So I think we'll play Pokopia and watch soccer tonight. I've heard essentially the same. Okay, good. Reference to my second reading from you. Well, I'm glad that you learned the lesson from your reading. Hello, Pesto. Welcome in. Wiggle check, hydration check. Does everybody have their water? Oh, I wanted to tell everybody too, if you type !Dex, it might show up in... It might not show up on YouTube because YouTube gets picky about links in chat. !Dex, it'll show you all of our decks, and then you can pick one for your reading if you would like. Yeah, Brune, that's all right. You're so welcome, Jeannie, of course. Drinking water, good. I'll warn you, in the Dex tab, I do yap. I do yap. I have the cloud. Yes, I do. I do have the cloud. It is my only bootleg deck I have, because I bought it when I was 17 on Amazon. One day I will have the real copy. I know which deck. Yay, good. So it's Majid's turn. Are Sagi and me connected on a soul level? There is a physical difference between us right now. No communication. Thank you, Lynn, for posting the link. For some reason, the YouTube doesn't like the bot posting links. I wonder if I can switch it to my account, if it'll let me. Ten of Wands reversed. I still love them, yes. Same, same. And Lovers reversed. Not the choice. Not even a choice. The cards do not like this connection. This is cute. I'm glad. Yeah, this was like my very first project I did, that NeoCities site, when I moved. I was like, I gotta teach myself coding or something. I made a really stupid NeoCities site. So, Majid, the cards do not like this connection. They want you to let this go. They think it's only going to bring you down. It's only going to make you sad. And it's not going to get you where you need to be in life. So, that is really sad and really unfortunate, and not what I wanted to tell you. But that is what the cards had to say. Which makes sense. If you're no contact, you deserve better than that, right? You deserve a lot better than that. UI. Can I expect good news in my love life? Okay, so since we're doing a love life question, I know I've done a few with the cats, but I feel like we should pull out the Marigold Tarot. Yeah, okay. Emperor. I get two more for UI. Thank you, thank you. Two of Swords. Hermit. Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can expect good news. Now, the cards are letting you... They're really centering your free will here. It looks like someone is going to come along and be interested in you. They have been named as the Emperor, so I assume this is a good sign. But maybe they're a little bit controlling, or maybe they're a little bit power... I won't say power hungry, but more like vain is the vibe I'm getting. But otherwise, good. You know, everybody has their flaws. But it looks like someone is going to come to you, someone with some power, and be interested in you and ask you out. The cards are really, really centering your free will here. You have the option to say no if you don't like this guy, if you think something's wrong. If you think there's a weird vibe, you are allowed to decline him, but you're also allowed to say yes. Thank you, UI. We have a really good time collecting them. Most of them have been gifts at this point. Looking around, yeah, I think most of them have been gifts. Brune's back, yay! And Kita, welcome, welcome. Hi, Sen. And we'll pull our next one. And I'll remind everybody, if you are on the YouTube side, to please like the video. It helps way more than you think. If you want your question to definitely be answered today, a $1 donation over on Ko-fi or on Twitch will bump you up to the front of line, there's not really a line since it's random, but you'll be read right away. And if you want a second question, it is a $5 donation. Hi, Doji! Hi, Alex. No, not yet. We haven't called you. Our next person is Orion. What does my spirit guardian Jen have planned for me? And what message does he have for me? Okay, so this one was almost the same question last time and a different entity came through instead. So let's actually get to Jen for Orion this time. Get one more. You got 2 major arcana. Oh, and a hidden one. 2 hidden ones. Knight of Cups, 3 of Rings. You're so welcome, UI! I hope it was helpful. And I hope it made you feel good. Okay, Orion, this one's fun. Having Hanged Man and the Moon out. It's not the right time yet. This spirit has a very strong message of it's not the right time yet. However, they are here only to help you. Only to help you. There's something to help you with, particularly with your emotional burdens or with your love life or relationship life. But they're here to help you work through any kind of big emotional steps in your life. I don't sense any negativity in this spirit, which I doubt you do either. They're only here to help you. But they have that strong message of now's not the right time. Right time for what? They don't want me to know because of that moon card. Some things are personal too. Some things are personal and spirits don't want me to know everything. And if they don't want... Orion, no! We're in the middle of yours. I was just putting your cards away. I was saying, sometimes the spirits don't want me to know everything, and it sounds like they also don't want you to know everything right now either, because it's not that right time. So I will say, please scrub back, Orion. Please scrub back. Be right back. Please don't pick me. Okay, Beckett, we'll do our best. So, Orion, a good message for Orion, but you need to scrub. Hey, Rowie, welcome in. Hello, hello. It's good to see you again. Go ahead and paste. Hi, Lilith, welcome. It's so good to see you. Jazzy. You're welcome, Orion. You're welcome. Jazzy said, tomorrow I'm going to be part of an HOD procession at graduation ceremony. Congratulations! 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 Opportunity was given by Principal to me suddenly. Would like guidance. Okay. Interesting that that boinked out of there. Glasgow! Oh, that's so cool, Orion. On my way to the beach. Heck yeah. It's a bit cold for the beach here. How's the mosquito bites? Yeah. Get 2 more for Jazz, please. A plot twist. Ooh. How long is the trip? 5 of Wands. And 1 more, please. Woo. Eight of Cups. Hangman reversed. Five of Wands reversed. Eight of Cups. Jazz, I feel like someone's going to make this more complicated than it needs to be. And what you need to do is try and just sit back and enjoy it. Don't try to get messed up in whatever weird bickering might happen, because I feel like somebody's going to be like, but it has to be this way. No, it has to be this way. And there's like just making it way more complicated than it needs to be. Stay out of that and focus on having fun. Okay, this is for graduation. This is for making memories. Have fun about it. Don't get worried about any kind of bickering or me that might happen. And I feel like the vibe here is that that's from like staff and teachers, not necessarily other students. So you don't have to deal with that. Don't deal with it. And congratulations! Hello, Pocket Cat. Welcome. It's so good to see you. Yes, Sen's so right. If you're over on the YouTube side, don't forget to like the video. So I'm going to pull up our next person. Pesto. We're doing okay. A lot better than yesterday. I'm really glad to be here. It's always nice. I always feel better when I come into stream. Why am I feeling stuck and lethargic right now? Ooh. Okay, we're going to put that one aside. I'm going to pull one here from Stitch Rabbit. Lovers reversed. Will the bickering be related to me? I think it will be related to like the procession and the graduation ceremony and the rituals of it and how to have it happen and what time to do what and where people should stand, stuff like that. I don't think that people will be upset with you at all. It's just a lot of weird ritual drama, and you don't need to worry about that. Yes, I want you to take pics. Thank you. So Pestos, hold on. What do I see? The queue. Here we go. Why am I feeling stuck and lethargic right now? Big Austin, welcome. You're feeling stuck and lethargic right now because you're not moving. So here we have Lovers reversed, 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords reversed. You're feeling gross. This seems like it's possibly unresolved emotions in your past, just physical baggage and stuff. Sometimes emotions get stored in muscles. Sometimes they need let out. Cards are quite literally telling you to move. So like yoga, exercise, stretching, dancing is great. Any kind of good movement, whatever you like to do. Don't let yourself stay lethargic. Start with simple movements. You can put on baby yoga, which is like the sun salutation. It's like 7 minutes long. It's slow. It's more or less easy, and the good teachers will always tell you how to change it and always tell you that if it hurts to don't do that. But it's telling you to do some simple movements, and then the more movement you do, the easier it is, and then it kind of snowballs into feeling better. Don't Yeah. There's even yoga like stretching from a chair. Yes. Exactly. Start small. Start where you are. Meet yourself where you are. But definitely movement. Now the why. The why, I do think, is just everybody holds emotions from the past. Nobody can get over it. It's just something we all have to deal with. And yours are affecting you more than usual right now. That's really it. Nothing's wrong. There's no curse. There's nothing to worry about. Gotta get the ball rolling. Exactly. Take a drink. There we go. And then we'll pull up our next one. Hey, it's Big Austin. What do my spirit guides want me to know? Okay, I have a feeling here. So we got death from Stitch Rabbit, like right off the bat. That was fast, huh? And then we're gonna pull out the Mirror Oracle. Path. And Libra. Okay, we have the death, the path, and Libra. We hate to see it. Hate to see it. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, so hello, welcome, I'm back. Okay, I can hear you now. Good. Good, good, good. There's something here about a path, right? And I think that that's literally a spiritual path that says others have walked it before you. So if you've been on the fence about researching a certain type of spirituality, a certain practice, a certain kind of spell work, they are pushing you to do that. Now, balance is kind of the oddball here because these two are very clear. Balance with Libra. Balance. Can you tell me more about balance? It's a Mercury retrograde thing. The other day I had, like, Wednesday was a terrible stream. I crashed twice. But we're doing a lot better this time. Queen of Swords. Balance. Oh, this is like a deity. Okay, Big Austin. Big Austin, they're calling you on a path. They're calling you on a spiritual journey. This looks like a deity. Lynn might know more than me. A Libra associated, which I know Libra is Mercury, I think. Libra associated deity, possibly goddess of knowledge and balance. So, Big Austin, we have a deity calling to you, which is quite fun. I've been telling myself to learn more about deities for a very long time, and I haven't. So, Libra's ruled by Venus. Okay. Anything related to justice? Uh-huh. Anything related to balance or justice? Whoever they choose for judgment. Really? Wish. That's okay. Anubis, too. But Big Austin, look into that. Anubis would be like, yeah, the very clear scales, right? I wonder if Anubis is also a god of knowledge. I think he is, but I don't know enough. But you have a god or goddess, a deity calling to you. They want you to go down their path. That's exciting. I thought it was going to be a big one, and it was. Okay, ad break on Twitch in 5. I'm glad. Okay, good. Thank you, Austin. So we're going to pull one more. Thoth more than Anubis for knowledge. True. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That's really cool, though. But yeah, I need to learn more about deities. We'll pull one more. And Kita. Looking at Egyptian deities specifically. I don't think, but Anubis is just so on the nose with the Libra motif, right? Really into Greek mythology as a kid. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know if any of them have scale. Oh, well, the Fates? Don't the Fates have a scale? And they know everything. It could be the Fates. Because we had death there as well. We also had the death card. Fates have a cord. They don't have a scale, though. They don't, like, weigh your heart or anything. So, sorry. And Kita's question was, will R stay in our office and all the chaos will settle? Actually, he's a really good friend. I would be devastated to lose them. Oh, no. Let's see what's down this path. Emperor. Temperance reversed. Knave of Pentacles reversed. And Kita, I think yes. I think that they will say the chaos isn't going to settle easily. I do think R will stay on this current timeline, right? If nothing changes. However, yeah, this chaos isn't going to end so easily, and I think that a new hire, someone little, someone fresh, maybe this is one of their first jobs, they are going to take the brunt of this. They are possibly going to get fired, get pushed out, get let go, right? They're going to take the blame, whoever this baby is. But it looks like R, I'm assuming R is this Emperor card here, will be fine. Will stay. A very cute question. I wasn't sure if it was third party or not, but I let it go in. I like it way more than the crab. Ooh, I like that too. I'll have to remember that because I want to do my own on Artstream. I want to draw my own. Actually, I'm going to do that. Max, did I miss anything good? You missed Austin's really cool deity reading on accident. Answer is a scarab beetle. One brave baby. Yeah. Because over on the art side, we aren't sure yet, Beckett, and maybe you could help. We had Death, Libra, and Queen of Swords. So that's Libra was very like scales. So we're thinking maybe Anubis, the Fates, Themis, Justice presiding vibe. Okay. Oh, Sen, that's cool. I didn't know that. I know the moon usually in my text has like what I would consider a crawdad. A crawdad on it. Let me see. From the crawdaddy? I feel like that's... I don't remember. Scarab. Yeah, that's like a lobster on this one. Scarab. I want to see now. I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? Moon? No, that one doesn't have anything. Yes, please resubmit your question with my question is... The bot has yet to learn punctuation marks, unfortunately. Have you considered making your own deck as a big project? That would be a giant project. And I don't know what theme I would do. I've thought about it before, but never seriously. I would love to. It would be a lot of work. It would be a lot of practice. I don't know. I've done like fan art that's tarot themed. It's a lot of fun to like pick a card for a character. Make 2 of coins corporate sabotage. I love it. There we go. Thank you, Anne. Okay. We're gonna pull our next one in line. It's Willybug's turn. Willybug asked, "Hi guys, hope you're doing well. What can you say about my purpose in this lifetime?" Mango! Thank you! Thank you, thank you! Thank you for the tip! We'll get you bumped, and you can have 2 questions. So we have Judgment, World reversed, 2 of Wands reversed. For your lifetime. Purpose in your lifetime. They're being quite esoteric with it, if I don't say so myself. Judgment, the World reversed, Two of Wands reversed. It's almost like they're excited for you, but not necessarily to do anything. It's almost like they're excited about your soul itself and not the actions that you're doing. Like you picked this life to be a vacation, almost. I have a story about something like that. Or Lynn has a story about something like that. But I don't think that's quite it. Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups reversed. I love you, but what? Yeah, I know. Coming up fast. Queen of Cups reversed. I wonder what these reverses. I'm not feeling the vacation. What is a vacation? Yeah. I'm thinking... guidance, like you're here to guide people. Or you are a guide, but doing a mortal lifetime. Soon. Now, Willie, I'm going to be completely honest. This is a weird one. I'm not understanding what they're trying to tell me. It's like they're speaking excitedly and happily. They're really into you, your soul, what's going on. But like they're speaking another language that I don't understand. But they're hype about your soul. I can tell you that much. And there's something to do with guidance here. And I think that it's like you're a guide, but you've decided to do a mortal life to see what it's like. Maybe. Willy Bug, that's a weird one. If you want to talk about that more in the Discord, I'm open to that because that's really strange and I can't figure out what they're saying. I see a lot of like yellow and orange and white, and they're very excited and happy. But it's like I can't make them out. It's like an alien language. Not literally. But you know what I mean. I don't think they're aliens. I don't think that they're aliens. Don't take it like that. Don't sweat it. Thank you. Vibe check between them and the fencing guide. Yes. Okay. And then did Mango have a second question? Six of Rings. Justice. Empress. These are really good vibes. Justice is here saying that the like the weights are equal. So feelings are reciprocated, whatever those feelings are. I do think that they are equal. We have Empress, which I'm going to assume is one of you. And Six of Rings, which I would say is victory here. But we ball Willy Bug. That's literally, yeah, that's kind of what they're doing, yes. But these are fantastic vibes, reciprocated vibes of victory, and we have power, calm power. I mean, like, kind of how fencing is, right? Calm power. I don't know how calm fencing is, but they act like they're calm. Let's say that. So if you're nervous and you needed a push to ask him out, this is it. This is the push. Ask them to coffee. Ask them to lunch. And then Mango, if you have a second question, you are open for that as well. How seriously you should take it. Yeah. I don't know what it was, but it was cute and it was fun and it was good. I couldn't tell you much more than that. But thank you, Mango, for the tip, and I'm so glad that it was such a good reading too. Well, I'll let you sit on if you want another question after that, Mango. You're so welcome! Guys, but with love. Yes. And I'm going to pull up our next person in the hat. Ragad. Is meeting my future husband purely a matter of divine timing, or is there active work and inner shifting I need to do to call him in? That's a really, really well thought out question, Ragad. Hi, madame! It's nice to have another lady of taste here. Is meeting purely a matter of divine timing, or is there active work Ragad needs to do? Four of Swords. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Hi, Vice. Welcome in. Hello. Good question, madame. Can you put it back in with my question is so the bot can grab you? Tapping emoji. No. Don't be sorry. So let's say, is there work that needs to be done, or is it divine timing? Knight of Four of Swords. If there is work that you need to do, Ragad, it is very internal, and it's Four of Swords is about dreaming and sleeping and rest. And I want to take that as like, you just need to wait. It's just divine timing. But at the same time, I do feel like there is no reason not to work on yourself, right? No reason not to. I think gentle work, nothing you need to stress about. And it will just happen. I think it's mostly divine timing. It looks like he might be having trouble with finances. And then once that is set up with him, he'll be able to like go out into the world a little bit more, meet more people, right? Meet you. If anything, just work on yourself to work on yourself, not to bring him in. But I do think that there is something about dreams if you want a place to start. Okay. Our next person, and I'm gonna take a drink. Gotta stay hydrated. Madame. Hello. There we go. RNG. Very, very lucky. 2 of Cups reversed. Three of Wands. Knight of Swords reversed. How will my deadlines go? If you keep up the way you are right now, you might miss a few things. You might be late for a few things. And the cards are unfortunately saying to plan, to study a little bit more, to prioritize that. You may have to skip out on dates with loved ones, with friends, with family, with romantic partners, and really focus on the studying right now. Because as it is, it looks like you might be scraping in or be a little bit late. No, that's nothing like you're doomed to fail. Not at all. They're just advising you to study a little bit more. High Priestess reversed. Don't they know? I feel like you're feeling a little bit guilty right now for something in particular. And that guilt, that emotion is telling you something important. Or whatever gut feeling you have about something right now, it might be completely unrelated to this. You might be having a gut feeling about something and don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. And Kita, what do you need to say? Hello, hello. Hi, PB. Hi. How are you doing? Working as always, yeah. You said... Am I read about a new hire? Yes, current boss is leaving. A new one will come, so there will be a new hire. What amazing... For real? That's wild, and Keto, what the heck? Like, I never... Like, I know I can do this, but then there's something different about people telling me when I get things right. It's every single time it really surprises me because maybe I don't believe in myself enough, but that's crazy. Thank you for telling me. That's wild. That makes me feel so good. So Rowie was what's coming towards me. I'm so glad though. I'm glad it worked out for you. And I'm glad it worked out for the office. Love and career for Rowie. Thank you, Akita. You're making me blush. It makes me so happy. Call through to got engaged. That's true. Last night, I'll tell you about it. It's a lot of fun. Last night or the night before, I got a call from some friends that were like, "You're the witchiest witch who has ever witched." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Because at the wedding, and I think I talked about this in my 300 video, at the wedding that made me decide that I was good enough at tarot to do it for people as a job, I read a friend who asked, "What is my person, like my future wife, what is she doing right now? Like, how is she? How is she doing?" And the cards I pulled, I was like, ooh, she's going through it. I think she just had a breakup and she's not feeling great. And then like 2 or 3 months later, we get a call and it's like, "Hey, so I hooked up with this other friend of ours who was going through a breakup during that time. And then they got married." They got married the other day. It's so awesome. So let's do Roey's question was, what is coming towards me in love and career? Queen of Wands, which is already a good time. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Which I love those emotes, baby. That's wild. That's so good. Yeah, and since we just unlocked everything on Twitch, I get to think about emotes. I get to think about what emotes to make, and I don't know. I don't know what emotes to make. Never gets old. Thank you, Willy Fuck. Okay, Roey, this is kind of wild. You have 2 queens, a king, 9 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Coins, 9 of... Okay, it's coming towards me in love and career. Good things, extremely good things. What font do you choose? I don't know what font to choose. Looking for a font that's good for kids. I get the feeling that you're going to find your, like, true person. We have Queen of Wands and King of Wands. Okay. Soon. We also have 9 of Pentacles, which is luxury and stability and success. So extremely good on both fronts, both romantically and in your career. The only thing I see here is this Queen of Pentacles reversed, which makes me wonder if you're going to have like one relationship that doesn't work out and then you'll find your true person, right? But either way, this is really, really good for you, Roey. I'm really excited. Both for your career and for your love life. You're gonna go places. Bunny emotes. Yeah, but like what kind of bunny emotes? What do I need to be doing? What fun stuff should I get? Heliani, what do my guides want to tell me? Hermit, 7 of Cups reversed. Okay, I'm already seeing a message forming, but what's the last one here? Tower reversed. Ooh, okay. Heliani, your guides are telling you you need to sleep. You're so welcome, Rowie. I'm just glad I get to give you good news. You need to get rest. Heliani, you need to prioritize rest. I'm sure they'll play it back. Yes. Time alone, time asleep, time resting, time not with friends, and you're on that road trip, and I'm sure that you're resonating with that, because when you're in a confined space with people, even if they're your best friends, it will get on your nerves. So when you get home, you need to not have plans. You need to spend time for yourself, spend time resting, spend time alone. Don't immediately book up your calendar for when you get back from your road trip. Make sure you have time for you to decompress, to play some games, to nap. Otherwise, bad things can happen. They're literally telling you this is not a choice, this is an order. So strong message there. Strong message there for Heliani. Necessary vacation from the vacation. Exactly. And asking to what to know about my career in the next 3 months. Temperance. Knight of Cups reversed. A lot of fish. A lot of fish. What do fish represent? Especially in this deck. Hanged Man. Temperance. Knave of Cups reversed. Hanged Man. Or your career. Feel kind of bad asking others to do it. Wish, you absolutely can learn how to do it. I promise. I promise you can. It's all about practice. It's all about practice. Okay, we've got an ad break coming up on Twitch in 5. It sounds like it's like a hurry up and wait. It's like you're going to get news that you're going to get a promotion in 2 months. So you can't have it now, and you just have to wait. And it's annoying because you're like, I could be getting that extra pay. I could be getting that extra benefits. But instead, I just have to wait here for what I know is coming, and it's a good thing, but I'm stuck. Hurry up and wait. But I do think it's good things that are coming. I do think like they're going to hire someone to do your job, and like you have to train them, and then they're like, when you're done with the training, then you're gonna get promoted or something like that. And you're like, how come? Why do I have to wait? How come you can't just promote me now and let me do the training? But it's something like that, which is good news, but you know, just tinged with annoying work stuff. Or you know you're gonna get a customer, but they're gonna start in 3 months. So you just have to hurry up and wait. I'm going to a different city for an interview next month. Ooh. Yeah, they could interview and be like, yeah, you can start in 6 months. This really nice job. And you're like, what? But just hire me now. Something like that. Something like that. So, fingers crossed. I do want good things to happen, and the cards do say that good things will happen, but with annoying caveats. So we'll do one more, and then I'm gonna do a quick be right back during the Twitch ad break. Lilith! Will there be a plot twist in this vacation? Well, for your first card is 3 of Cups, so it's going to be a great vacation. 7 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles reversed. No plot twists. In fact, plot twists are actively discouraged. Fingers crossed for sure, Anne. Plot twists are discouraged and partying is encouraged. There is a relationship that you will probably get closer to someone. If there's like one part of your group that you don't know them very well, or you want to get to know them better, that's going to happen here. But no plot twists. Story! Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Hello. Maya, oh my god. I'm so sorry. Sending you lots and lots of love. You don't need to apologize to us, some internet strangers, for taking care of yourself. I'm glad that you've been taking care of yourself, okay? Thank you so much for telling me to show some love, because I'm showing love back to you. Hello, Story. Hi. How are you doing? So you'll get bumped up to the front. So I'll go ahead and bump Story. How are you doing? I hope everything's doing a little bit better. And then we have a ad break on Twitch starting just now. And I'm going to use that for myself. I'm going to be right back. And I'll see you in just a second, okay? Here I am. I'm back. Hi. Hugs are required. Yeah. Big hugs. We're here for you. We're here for all of you here. So I'm glad that you feel welcome. I'm glad that you feel safe here. And I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry for your loss. So we had... Did Story put in their question? I'm sorry, I'm trying to backtrack into chat a little bit. Story, did you put your question in? I think we all got kind of blindsided by the grief, and I'm so sorry, Maya. I'm not yet pending. Okay. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to... What am I going to do? I could yap, but I feel bad yapping. I don't want to make other people like leave because it's weird in here. But... So I'm going to pull up a question. Let's do a random while we wait for Story's question. Beckett. Okay. Beckett's question was, how long has my deity been with me? And is she disappointed it took me so long to hear her? I don't think so. How long has my deity been with me? Is she disappointed it took me so long to hear her? Thank you, Maya. You've been with me for a long time now. Watched me grow, and it means a lot to me. Could I have the clow? Yes, you did ask for the clow. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put these over here. Don't worry, we'll still read them. And then our cloud cards. Now these ones I can't shuffle with my hands like that. I have to. Good morning, Peculiar. Hello. It's so good to see you. We're doing some cloud cards for Beckett's deity reading. So yeah, like I can't barely get a grip on them. Like they're so long. But this good. Dash and the cloud. Ah, you put it in over in Ko-fi. Right, I should have checked over in their story, sorry. So we have swords, 5 of swords, knave of pentacles, 8 of swords. The dash and the cloud. I don't think that there's been any, like you asked, how did you word your question? Like, how long has she been with me, and is she sad it took so long? Disappointed it took me so long? No, because I think you two met at the same time. I think that you two met at the same time. This is new to both of you. Yeah, these are the Kalau cards. That, or it was cloudy, like you two couldn't reach each other. There was something blocking the two of you. So she knew about you, or you knew about her. But no, there's no ill will. You two met at the same time. I am interested in what this is. This 8 of Swords is about, like, cages or being stuck. And the cloud, about not seeing. She knew first, yeah. She knew, but she couldn't get to you for some reason. But you two communicated at the same time. There's no disappointment at all. Yeah, it's really cool wish, isn't it? You've got some cheers going on over on the YouTube side, Beckett. Because that is a really cool situation to be in. If you want to talk about what goddess or like what your story was, feel free to do that in chat or over in the Discord. We all love hearing stuff about people working with deities and how they meet. So story time's question, why did Charles contact me the other day? Was it only to give condolences about Michael, or was there more to it? But it's ready. Yeah, usually I wouldn't do something like this, but since Story is a very long time supporter, let's see what we can do here. I don't usually do why people do things or how they feel on stream. 2 more cards, please. Always drawn to deity work. I'll read that in just a second. Knave of Cups reversed. Death. 8 of Cups reversed. I think it was just about Michael. Having like the literal death card here, I think that that's kind of poignant, kind of on the nose. Knave of Cups reversed. Yeah, there's no sense of change. There's no sense of movement. Everything's still ignorant, still childish, still stuck in one place, unmoving. I think it was just to give condolences. So very, very, very sorry about that story. Like it said, I was always drawn to deity work, but I didn't feel specifically drawn to anyone. I've been a people pleaser my whole life, and recently in therapy, I've been getting better at hearing my own voice. Good over everyone else's. All of a sudden, Nyx came through so hard. Yeah. Maybe that people pleasing block is what kept you two apart. I'm so excited to see how you work. I did something extremely similar myself with Lilith. I can tell that story, but yeah, I was working on not saying sorry so much and like putting myself behind everyone else. And I had never ever worked with deities. I didn't want to. And then all of a sudden, like, I could just feel her. I got drawn to anything Lilith coded. I got some like herbs to burn for her. That's a whole fire safety story. But yeah, I'm so cool. I think that's so cool that you got that. Yeah. Yes. You're so welcome, Story. I'll burn a whole planet for her. Ooh, I like that question, Peculiar. Yes. Yeah, she was just everywhere on Saturday, and then later I realized that was the summer solstice. Yeah, let's go. You're so welcome, Beckett. Let's see who's up next. It's Wish's turn. What art medium should I focus on? Comics or animation? They're very similar in tone. Very different in execution, huh? Eight of Cups in reverse is a lack of movement, a lack of being stubborn in your opinions, staying somewhere you don't want to be is how I was, or not don't want to be, but like staying somewhere even if you shouldn't be there is how I was reading it. Yes, you have time for a smoke, Brood. What? Oh. King of Pentacles. I don't think we're finding King of Pentacles in either comics or animation, but I suppose animation would be more likely there. That's an echo. So King of Pentacles, Judgment reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. 4 of Cups. Nope, 4 of Coins reversed. King of Pentacles, 4 of Coins reversed. Now that's a feast and famine. Feast and famine. Animation is always famine. Story time! Thank you, thank you! Thank you for the tip. Do you have a second question? And I'm wondering if comics are more of a feast and famine job where you get paid really big and then paid nothing for a very long time. It's in the Ko-fi. Okay, thank you. Judgment reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. With that one, Wish, the cards are doing the classic. Well, what is it that you're not going to regret? What if you went into animation, would you regret not going into comics? If you went into comics, would you regret not going into animation, right? So, and don't let others tell you what to do. Judgment reversed here. Don't let others tell you what to do. Really look in your heart. Which one do you want to do? And then we have that hint here of feast and famine. This is probably going to be a job where you get paid a lot one time and then have to wait a long time before you're paid again. Can I get one more card? Hello, Whiskers! Hi, hi! Hi, Wa! Welcome in! Knave of Pentacles, 3 of Swords reversed. Again, we're really pushing that. Which one do you want to go into? You need to follow that heart. And then I noticed that your name does have studio in it. If you're considering starting your own business, they are telling you that that's a good idea. You should follow that dream. So next, we had stories. Second question. Phone is suspiciously warm. We don't like that. Don't love that. No, not interested in that. Let's see what Story's second question was. I go ahead and let Sai move in. After all, will I regret it, or will my feelings end up with a place to land? 2 nights. Okay. Don't put it in ice water. No, that's where you gotta put yourself. Justice. I think it's animation then, Wish. I think it's animation. The cards were also trying to put out like 20 cards, which again, that feels like animation, but thank you, Maya. Will I regret it, or will my feelings end up with a place to land? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords reversed, Justice. So again, Story, I get the feeling that this is a later thing. Like, you'll let him move in and it will be good later, but not now. Because Knight of Pentacles is still a knight, still about movement, but it is the slowest of the knight. Or maybe he's, well, yeah, Knight of Cups is on a turtle. So yeah, here he is. So maybe he's not the slowest, but he is a slow knight. Bruin, welcome back. Compared to Knight of Swords, who is on an owl, he can get places, right? Knight of Swords is reversed. Knight of Pentacles is where we are now. Knight of Swords is where we'll be later. We need to be slow. We need to be methodical. We need to think things through. Later, we can take action. Now is for thinking. It will work out, Justice. It will work out in the end. I don't think that there's going to be regret in your future with this. Because I think that it will be a matter of later. Once things have worked out, once there's no fear, once there's no urgency, once there's no power dynamic like that where he's trying to force almost his way into your life because of this emergency, making you feel obligated, right? This is a later problem, not a now problem. There will not be regret because it sounds like you will let him move in later, but not now. Earth Knight is meant to be the slowest knight. And that is Pentacles, right? Pentacles is Earth? I thought. Got a few minutes for what, Lynn? Oh, yes. You're leaving shortly for class. That'll be all right. We can handle ourselves. Mango. We already did mango. Pentacles or Earth. Yes, thank you. There's definitely stuff I don't have memorized. Next up, we have Brune. Okay, I didn't even read the question, and it's like, here's 2. Why do I feel so drained and sad today? No, that's not what I want to hear. Queen of Swords reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. The World. And did you get into like a Mercury retrograded 3 days is my answer to why, says Lynn. You're so welcome, Story. Hey, Ao, welcome. Hello. I'm wondering if you got into some kind of dispute or fight with a authority figure, a boss, a teacher, a parent. If you're on unstable ground, like eggshells with them, unstable ground, that would definitely be a why. It feels like it's a person, not a spirit, but it could be. Was waiting for Lynn's stars to answer that. Yeah, we've got retrograde coming up for sure. You know, Wednesday's stream was definitely an attest to that. But at the end here, Brune, we have the world. So you will pass through this. This is not something that's going to last forever. This is not something you're stuck with. You're going to be okay. But I do think it has something to do with that relationship or a dispute or a fight, something with that Queen of Swords. So that is a nope, says Brune. I know I'll be okay. Good. I'm glad. But why are you feeling that way? Why are you feeling that way? Let's get... Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Is this a spirit then? Steph, thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Seven of Wands. Yeah, that's the emotion you're telling me about. But why? It implies other people are the problem again. King of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles reversed, and then Five of Pentacles. There's a lack, an instability, materially, right? Not just in your emotions. And Brune, the Seven of Wands, is still implying that it's like someone else. Or multiple other people are just rubbing you the wrong way. King of Pentacles. Try treating yourself today. We're still not getting to like why, other than other people. Something is bothering you very much. But try treating yourself today. Go out to ice cream. Buy yourself a new Steam game. Something nice. You're welcome, Wish. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I still don't know who these other people are or what they did. But they really feel like people, and they don't feel like spirits. I don't think you've angered any spirits or anything. It could just be that you're a little bit overwhelmed by your social obligations or state of the world, or someone said something that made you upset. I don't know about that, Brune. That's a weird one. We've got two weird ones today. Hate to see it. So up next was Stephanie. Did you put your question in the Ko-fi? No. What's your question, Steph? Go ahead and go for next. Just a weird day, I guess. You're welcome, Prune. Yeah, everyone keeps, on the YouTube side, keeps saying it's retrograde season, it's retrograde season, it's Mercury retrograde. So maybe it's that, I don't know. And then Lynn stepping in to say it's not retrograde yet. I think there's a few more days left. So what's your question, Stephanie? What kind of info Cosmos for the weekend? It's Shadow, though. Yeah, that's true. Know about the Cosmos re the weekend. Tell that to my appliances, says Stephanie. Ooh. Wow, yeah, we love to see the moon. We love to see the moon in a question about Mercury retrograde. Fantastic vibes. Chariot the moon, Hierophant reversed, Ace of Swords. Things are just gonna happen. You can't predict it. The cards are literally saying you can't predict the stars, which is like the opposite, right? You can predict the stars, you can't predict the cards. Very funny, but they're just kind of like, stuff's gonna happen. It's gonna keep going. If you're having trouble with your machinery, with your appliances, that's gonna continue to happen, unfortunately. He doesn't want to hear it. Yeah, Lynn says Mercury rules self, doesn't want to hear it right now. La 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 la. Exactly. You'll get through it though. It'll be okay. Ace of Swords. Consider a good book. Consider maybe a good book. Have you considered the following? Cards and stars are beefing. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunate for Stephanie. Sorry about that. Get some more water. We're currently on an ad break over on Twitch. Okay then, yeah. Get ready, I suppose the cards are saying. Like, buckle up. I just don't want this one. No, we don't want this one either. That's for sure. We don't want this one. No. No. Next in line, Peculiar. What new thing should I try incorporating into my witchcraft? So I have just the deck for this. So we're gonna pull one from our tarot here. I'm so excited to have you in stream, Peculiar. King of Swords reverse. Interesting. Okay, I think I know where that's going, but let's see what these cards have to say. So this is the Witchlings Oracle deck, where they have all these cute little witches and like types of magic. Now it's not like Hermeticism, but it is neat to see what they come up with. And I'm gonna put, I have some up here because I drew what kind of witch I am. By the way, it's opportunity, communication, and confidence. Apparently I'm good at public speaking. Putting those back in the deck. What magic? Incorporating. Still in ads? What? What? No, they said that the ads were over. That shouldn't be right. Try refreshing. What? I know you can't hear me. Just got out of ad. Good. Okay, that's... Maybe it's my lag, but they said that the ads were over. Welcome back! Which streamer? Exactly. So, okay, so Peculiar. You got King of Swords reversed, creativity, and enthusiasm. So, I think King of Swords reversed is telling you you don't have to go out and learn anything. This isn't a fetch quest for knowledge. You're not like going to... Hello, Duck! Welcome! You're not gonna go out there and like learn how to do X magic, learn how to do dream magic, right? Hi, Ozzy! Welcome! Hi! This is stuff that you're kind of just gonna scrounge, especially with creativity here. You're gonna scrounge some magic. You're gonna do some raccoon magic. You're just gonna get your little hands in there. I want you to do raccoon magic. Enthusiasm. Whatever tugs on you. Whatever makes you go, wah! Right? Are you... What would make you enthusiastic to do the magic? Would putting herbs in your coffee to make them yummy and also magic make you happy? Would putting sigils on your notebooks to get them to customized to what you use them for? Really scroungy collages fit into this very well. Sculptures out of garbage, right? Yeah, we're doing a lot better than yesterday. What will make you excited to do magic? Color magic with your wardrobe? Question mark? Something you can scrounge. And nothing you have to go out and learn about. This is all intuitive magic. This is all stuff that you can draw on knowledge you already have. But if you find yourself doing, well, I wanted to go do this, and it requires reading like a whole book, I'm not going to tell you not to read. I'm not going to tell you to not follow your enthusiasm, but that's not what you need to do here. That's not what you're being called to do, at least. Bye, Lynn. Have fun at class. So what can you make out of the garbage in your recycling bin right now? Can you make a wand out of stuff in your yard? Like, just, like, what do you need? Do you want a mirror? Do you need to go to the antique store and find a mirror? Like, bye! I like this too. I have to think about this. Right now, I'm in the middle of kind of planning a longer YouTube video which I know I've told everyone I'm going to do a deck tour. I will do a deck tour. I promised a deck tour. But after that, there's a video I want to do about a lot of upcycling. Yes, stitch magic into it. Yes, you can. You can stitch sigils into your clothes, visibly or discreetly. You can put gender magic into your clothes with sigils. Like, hello? I'm gonna pull up my next random, but I am gonna yap about this a lot because I love this so much. It's Maya's turn, good! Journaling and detailed, like writing notes, love notes. Yes! I'm trying to get into a manifestation journal. I have only written in one thing in it so far, but it did make me feel things. So that's neat. But I love doing, like, collage journaling was something I did for a while, and it made me feel really good. So Maya's question was... Exactly, Peculiar! If you made, like, a gender sigil, which is, like, kind of already a thing, if you think about it, with... We have male and female, so you could make another one, if you wanted to, and literally stitch it into your clothes. And it could be overt, or it can be discreet. It could be invisible, or it could be, like, literally on your chest. How does Nani feel about me since we talked? I text her a paragraph in Spanish, kind of giving her courage, because I know she's going through a hard day. I'm sure you just made your friend feel a bit better. Let's see what we get for Maya here. What did this action cause? Where does this red string go? Where are the knots in it? Ooh. Magician reversed, 10 of Swords, Chariot. Guy telling me that other people have told me that. Yeah, I do think that it is... Things are going to work out eventually. We have Chariot here. But having Magician reversed and 10 of Swords, I think the two of you right now can't or don't know how to deal with each other's extremely hard emotions right now, right? Maya, you're going through a lot. It sounds like Nani doesn't know how to help you, doesn't know how to deal with that, and therefore, like, doesn't want... Feels weird being around you. I think that's normal. It's not a great way to cope. It probably will cause a lot of problems, but it is out of fear of not knowing how to help you. And it's quite possibly that you have similar feelings to Nani, right? Something... She's going through something too, you said. Things will work out in the end, but right now you're not ready to know how to help each other, even though you both want to. Which is sad in a beautiful kind of way. Still trying to be there. Yes. Communicating is hard when the feelings are this big. Right? And right now you just, both of you don't know how to deal with it, how to help. Eventually you will get through it. I would say communicate. Just try and talk. But I know that that's harder than it sounds. So I did want to yap. I did want to yap about a video idea I had, but I will pull our next person in line. We have Wa. Okay. What needs to happen for things to feel better and be better again? Extremely good question, Wa. But we were yapping with like Peculiar about raccoon magic and scrounging. But I have been on a binge of like watching drama videos for communities I am simply not a part of and did not know existed. And I was one about Project Pan, about like using all of your makeup or trying to use all of your makeup. And it got me thinking, because I do not have the problem that these girls have of like having way too much makeup. My problem is I don't use the makeup I have because I don't know how. Because I don't know how, and I never taught myself how. So I'm like, what if I did like that project of like using up all of my makeup, but I did it in a witchy way, where I made myself excited to use it because I make it into a spell and I kind of like document the process, right? The way we should all be living. Yeah, kind of. Exactly. Okay, what needs to happen for things to get better and feel better again? Four of Swords reversed. Because I'm like, people are telling me like, oh, makeup expires. And I'm like, it does? Because I have stuff I haven't used from years ago because I just don't use my makeup. Like, what if I got myself to use it? That would be cool. And what if I did it magically? What if I made it like glamour magic or something? And like recorded how I put the spells on it? I think people would be into that. Four of Swords reversed. 9 of Pentacles. Devil reversed. Lovers, Queen of Wands. This is a stacked. This is strong. What do we need to have happen? For things to get better. You need to be listening to yourself more. There's something here about you pushing yourself down. Perhaps you're doing some like hustle culture kind of stuff where you're like, I gotta go all the time. Rest is for the weak. Video games are for babies, right? I get the sense that you're pushing yourself too hard. You're not letting yourself rest. And you need to let that rest, because rest is not wasted time. Rest is necessary for you to continue working, for you to continue tending to your crops, reaping your rewards. You have to be able to be awake to do that. So pretty soon you're going to be faced with a choice of, are you going to take care of yourself, or are you going to continue to push and push and push and push and burn yourself out and lose yourself? Are you going to become a zombie to it, or are you going to respect yourself a little more? Rest is important. And boundaries are important. And that is what is needed to get to where you need to go, Queen of Wands. Look how happy she is in that flower field. And she has that little kitty to take care of. She can't take care of that kitty if she's tired, if she's delirious, right? If she's sick. I would watch it. Maya, awesome. Okay. That makes me feel good. Because I could do like different spells for different kinds of makeup, right? Interesting. Yeah, I think it's definitely a message a lot of people need right now, but isn't really... It's hard to do that in this world. It's hard to take care of yourself in this world because we get punished for it, right? So it kind of... I don't want to say it's useless advice, but it is hard advice, for sure. Excited for my long form videos. Thank you. They're intimidating, to say the least. Everybody says that editing is the hardest part for them, and that is simply not the case. Filming is the hardest part for me. New setup? What's... Oh, did you find my vertical form? Yeah, I'm streaming vertical on YouTube for the first time today, which is very exciting. Is it working? I was trying to look for things that are wrong, but I can't... I'll be honest, OBS is kind of a maze at this point. I can't tell what's going on. Anything that pushes people to actually use their stuff and not overconsume is great. Yay! If you edit. For me, I hate editing. I just hate the filming part. I hate, like, making the stuff. Like, sitting and, like, talking. Going live is different. Going live because I'm actually talking to someone. Filming the video is like, hey guys, I guess I'm talking to you now. Like, scripting? Ah, screw scripting. I gave up on scripting a long time ago. I'm like, I'm just gonna wing it. But then I have to film it like 5 times because winging it doesn't work. It's awful. I need to learn how to edit. Editing's fun. Editing is long. It takes a really long time. But it is fun. And I do enjoy it. I just talk loads endlessly and cut bits out. That's what I need to do. It's what I need to do for sure. I'm more natural now, thank you. I don't even know where to start. No. Start, my system is get all of the garbage and the dishes out of your room first. And that's your first task. And I'm giving it to you now, Ozzy. That's your first task. When you're done, come back and I'll give you the second task. I need to roleplay being live. I'll try. Okay. Alex, I don't think is currently in chat to update their question. So I'm gonna pull our next out of the hat. Are we at the bottom of the hat? Are we out of questions? Oh, wow. This is the first time I've ran out of questions in like months and months and months. Wow. Okay. Guys, tell your friends. Hit that like button. What are you doing? We need to get people in here. Thank you. Thank you, Io. Yeah. Let me get on Ko-fi. Oh, thank you, Beckett. Thank you so much. I mean, and we can't just yap about, like, my plans for the weird video. I guess it's not weird if everybody thinks it would be cool. Ozzy, thank you. Is there a spirit or entity that can help with my creative motivation? Ooh. That would be cool. Would a career question be all right? Yeah, of course it would. Last time, but I don't think the answer got here. We go. Of course. Yes, 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 yes. Second question is a $5 donation. My brain is melting. Totally understandable. That's all right. Mama, don't worry about that. Just put your question in one more time. She gets a little bit confused when your first chat is the question. So just resubmit it and it'll be okay. Perfect. Yes, we're getting questions back in the hat. Okay. Let's get going. Yeah. Thank you guys. Did I just have a ton of lurkers that hadn't put their questions in? Thank you guys for what are you doing lurking? Thank you. Do you just like my voice? I have people tell me that they put my streams on, my VODs on to go to sleep. And enough people said that I had to make a guided meditation. It's on my YouTube if you want it. You deserve better than my VODs. Hi, Lisa. Hello. Good. Sen, thank you for putting in a question. So, Io, what kind of career should I be pursuing? Moon reversed. Mysteries. Picture perfect. Hello. Oh, thank you, Mopal. Yeah, Peculiar had a great question. So Moon reversed, Seven of Pentacles reversed, Knave of Wands. Ayo, this feels... Beckett, thank you for the tip. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we'll bump you up for your second question. But Io, this feels like... Uh-oh. We got an ad break coming. I gotta make it... Well, we have 5 minutes. It's okay. I'm lovely. Thank you! Beckett... And then we'll do Stephanie after that. Ayo, this feels like either... This feels like mystery, and I can't figure out what type of mystery it is. I'm trying to think of spiritual ones. Lost careers. I went to school for maintenance. Kind of maintenance just doesn't interest me at all anymore, and finding something similar requires experience I don't have. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like you're called in a different direction here. Steph, thank you! It feels like mystery, and like I said, I can't figure out what kind of mystery it is. If it's esoteric, like spiritual, if you're going down like a spiritual business path, or if it's like literal and you're out here like finding dead languages, like archaeology, if you're a PI, if you're... But something about it is like solving mysteries, uncovering truths that have been forgotten. Are you a researcher? Are you, yeah, like a private investigator? Are you spiritual mysteries that you're solving and helping people with? I'm not entirely sure. And having the moon, dishes and trash are out. Good. Thank you, Ozzy. Now, get all of your dirty clothes into the hamper and start the laundry if you need to. That's your next step. Any clean clothes that are on the ground, just throw them on the bed for now, and your step after that will be putting them back in the closet. Yeah, can we get one more card for AO about like what kind of mystery this is? Mount Subius of close. Yes, I know. You must climb it. You will. Death reversed. It being a mystery is so funny. It is kind of funny, right? Death reversed. I mean, that's to me leaning towards like I'm getting the image of like the true crime podcasters who end up accidentally like solving the mysteries, or maybe not accidentally, but like true crime podcaster, private investigator, someone who talks to spirits. The cards are pushing you in these directions. Do any of those directions interest you? I think it's very funny that they're pushing mysteries so much. Hello, Sarah. Welcome in. If you want to ask a question, go ahead and start it with "my question is," and the bot will put you into the hat. We draw randomly out of the hat for questions unless someone has donated, which we have 2 people who have donated that I need to read for now. It's not my turn, it's Beckett's turn. And Beckett's question was... They just put it in here, I remember. I saw it. Beckett, if you can hear me, because I know we're going to go into ad break in like 19 seconds, can you repost your question for me? Or perhaps you put it into... Maybe you put it into Ko-fi. Either way, we're going to have to wait. Or maybe I can snooze it. Hold on. Yes, Beckett put it into Ko-fi. For my familiar, is she still with me? Does she have any messages for me? Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I can't. I don't think I can push the ad away. I feel so important now. Ayo, yeah. Because you're awesome. I can't be another man with a podcast. Mystery. You can't hear me, but I'm laughing at both. Yeah, you can't hear me, but I'm laughing at you, Ayo. Ads will be over in 30 seconds. I hear I'm subbed. Oh, you subbed! Thank you! Oh my god! Thank you! I'm not used to having subs, so I don't have any like big yay stuff coded in yet, because I'm like, oh, nobody would sub to little old me. Thank you so much. Okay. So Becca's question was really, really, really cute. For my familiar, is she still with me? Does she have messages for me? Woo! Thank you. Thank you so much. Soon, eventually, when we get memberships going up on YouTube, we will have members only tarot streams, which a lot of people if I have like 3 members and only one of them shows up, then I guess you get 3 hours of readings. So jump in. Hi, Darkness. Hello. If you want to put your question into the hat, you can use my question is. Only rule is that it needs to be about you or a spirit. I would say the familiar does have messages. Yes, it does. So absolutely the familiar is still with you. It looks like they're always in your shadow or with you in some way, following you around with this Knight of Swords. There's something you're not doing. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. It's just write a Google Doc. Well, like I said, if it's members only, and only one member shows up, because I only have 3, then I guess you just get the stream all to yourself. So this is motivation for people to be a member. Thank you, Darkness. I'm a cry. Oh, I'm sorry. There's something you're not doing that your familiar wants you to be doing, something that you used to do all of the time, and you're not doing anymore, and they're a little bit upset about that. And they also want you to know if there's anything like strange that happens, if something gets knocked off the table, if you hear a weird sound, that's probably them. With this 2 of Pentacles here. If weird happens, that's probably them. They're always with you. And there's something that you used to do that they enjoyed that you're not doing anymore, and they want you to start again. It's really cute. Thank you for the question. I love familiar questions. People don't ask me that a lot, and it makes me feel really good. Sorry. Maya, welcome back. 222, make a wish. Yes. Make a wish. Here for the giggles. Thank you, Sen. So let's see. Then we have, you're so welcome, Beckett. We're gonna bump Stephanie because she paid for a second question. And then Io got a membership. So if Io would like a second question, I have to wait until you're back in chat, but if you would like a second question, you are absolutely available to it. Stephanie, what was your second question? Is it over in Ko-fi? It probably is. No, it's not. What was your second question, Stephanie? I've missed it. I've missed it. See, and then I talk about Project Pan like, oh, I'm so above that because I have a normal amount of makeup and I don't use it because I don't know how and blah, 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 right? And I'm not, because the ungodly thing is that I have like 20 tubes of toothpaste, possibly more. And it's a problem. It's not a problem, but it is a problem, you know? What should I incorporate into my magic? Right, you said that. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 tarot card and then 2. If that Discord link doesn't work, Beckett, it is pinned under the Ko-fi link in the pinned comment. Okay, we get 3 cards. Interesting. 10 of Swords, Knight of Cups, 8 of Wands. And then we're gonna pull from the Witchlings deck. 2. Strength and imagination. Always something with you. Yeah. I don't brush my teeth good. I'm like a little child and I need motivation to do it. So I would buy the flavored toothpastes because they made me happy. And then I moved somewhere where I don't have access to that anymore because the brand is in Australia. And so shipping it here is illegal for reasons. So I brought a bunch with me. And then people like brought more. Like strawberry. Yeah, right now I'm on a right now I'm using red velvet. Right now I'm using red velvet and my favorite is chocolate vanilla. I'm weird. I'm terrible. So, okay. What kind of magic should Stephanie incorporate? 10 of Swords, Knight of Cups, 8 of Wands. There's red velvet toothpaste, yeah. And chocolate toothpaste and vanilla toothpaste. And cotton candy toothpaste. And watermelon toothpaste. Yeah, there's a lot. It's I should be sponsored by them. It's High Smile is the name of the brand. Not sponsored. High Smile. They're very good. Imagination, strength. 10 of Swords, 8 of Wands. This feels like physical. This feels physical with 10 of Swords and strength involved. There's 10 of Swords is about pain. Straight to Google. Good. 10 of Swords is about like pain, like deep, probably physical, but it can be emotional pain. Strength here is giving me physicality. Imagination, 8 of Wands, Knight of Cups. I use the High Smile whitening stuff. I've used it a little bit, and I think it worked pretty well. Always in pain. They might be asking you to transform that pain into something else. That sounds a bit dangerous, though. I don't want to recommend something that would be... There's Reese's toothpaste? I didn't know High Smile had a Reese's flavor. That must be new. God, I wish I could have it. There's no Reese's here either, by the way. I can only get that on the ferry. So we did get Reese's on the ferry. Knight of Cups. Stephanie, this is something that you would need to heavily research because I am not an expert and I want you to make sure that you are safe. But there's some kind of physical magic here. Would it be with your pain itself, transforming it into magic, using your body in magic? But I want to make sure that you don't do anything to cause yourself more pain or more problems. So, but there's something in physical magic and using your body. And then it's a Momo's turn. Momo will research. Thank you. Let me know what you find, because I'm a little bit nervous about that one. I don't totally love it. Priscilla, welcome, hello. If you would like to join, you can ask a question with "my question is," and it will be put into the hat, and then I draw randomly from the hat. So will I find some relief financially after this crazy poopy year? Big mood. Big mood, Momo. Let's see what we get. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, absolutely yes. You're going to move on from this crazy poopy year for sure. I think you're going to get a new job. Like a brand new job. And that will pay much more than whatever you have now. And you'll feel better. And it'll be good. Because I see you like, not necessarily a promotion, because Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings. I think this is a brand new job, Momo. And it pays really well. It pays really well. And I want that for you. So I'm really excited to be able to give that answer to you. Ozzy, this is an exciting one. Is there a spirit or entity that can help with my creative motivation? Okay. I'm getting called to use some different decks. We're gonna pull one from Mirror Oracle here. Is there a spirit or entity that would like to work with Ozzy for his creative motivation? Pisces. Back from the mountain. He must climb down. No, that's okay, Momo. Hello, hello. Don't be sorry. You got a really, really good answer. So if you scrub back to when your name was on the desk, that's your reading. Part of the mountain has been put in the laundry. Fantastic. Wait, something's wrong. Hold on. Something, what's wrong? There, that's better. Doing big moves! Pisces, the earthy, and then I'm gonna pull one from Stitch Rabbit because I'm just feeling like the death. Pisces, earthy, death, spirit or entity. Let's see what Pisces has to say, because that's the only one that I really have like a guidebook for. To me, earthy. Hi, Lana. Thank you so much. I'm a real haunted doll. Let's see, Pisces. Damn. Earthy in my deck is about home. It's about making your home feel like a safe space, like you are melting into it, like it holds you, it hugs you to the home that you always wanted and always needed. And then we have Death and Pisces, which is the final sign of the zodiac, immutable water sign associated with Neptune, the moon card, culmination of the astrological cycle, and as a result, it's very introspective. High sensitivity to deep empathy. And I would say, yeah, the life cycle could be death. So we have some kind of earth and death deity. So something about hearth and home. And there are lots of hearth and home spirits that are either in folklore or specific to your area or even specific to your home. So it could be a spirit that's already there in your home, protecting your home, or is your home, if that makes sense, Ozzy. But it's very interesting that this spirit is bringing up death so prevalently. So this feels like maybe a spirit that is about home, but is attached to your family, or otherwise has some kind of darker side and death side, introspection side, dreams even. That one's interesting, Ozzy. Remind me, make sure I don't forget, but there is I think I'm thinking of brownies. There's a spirit that is, I think it's brownies. Sariberry, thank you so much. Hello. It's so good to see you. I saw your song cover that you released. Hello, welcome in. Hi. I think I'm thinking about brownies. We're talking about like home protectors. Brownies are a thing in my area. Okay. It might be the brownie in your house, and this particular brownie might have a thing for dreams or introspection work. Or it could also, because I know brownies can like go rotten if they're not fed or taken care of right. And I'm wondering if that could be a part of it, if it's like half, because I don't feel anything bad from it, but it could be lonely or sad or something. I don't dream. Well, maybe it's eating them. Maybe you are dreaming, but the brownie is eating it, right? So you don't remember. I would set up some kind of offering to the brownie, and I think that it'll be able to help you a lot. But it's definitely something to do with introspection and dreams. I have a big hunch that this brownie is eating your dreams. Good offerings. Traditionally for a brownie, good offerings are like tea and coffee, a little bit of like toast and jam. And you can offer like really, really, really small pieces because they're little. Brownies can eat dreams. No, not in any story that I've ever heard, but that's the vibe that's coming through, is a spirit that is like a brownie but eats dreams. It's very strange. 9 people in a class of 15 who failed. That's your teacher's fault, not y'all's. Oh my god. If most of you failed, that is your teacher's fault. Holy cow. Maybe I should set my tea area back up. Aw, that would be cute. So I'm gonna bump Sari and pull you up. My divination pointed to success. What universal lesson I have to learn from this failure? Six of Swords, 3 of Cups, King of Wands. You're the second non-doctor to say that, but I know I could have worked harder. Yeah, maybe, but like... Oh, Beckett, what is it? Don't feel bad. Let's see. 6 of Swords, 3 of Cups, King of Wands. Honestly, this feels like find a different teacher. Like find a different mentor, a different... I know you can't just move universities. Like that's not gonna happen. But we do have this physical movement here. They're kind of joking about it. They're kind of like, get out of here, right? Never used it. Not sure what kind of paint is on it. Offering area. Kind of floats around because I never know what to do with it. Hello? Yes. Ozzy. Yes. It might be attached to that. That's exactly the kind of thing a brownie would attach to. A tea set? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of joking about. Ghosty! Thank you for the confetti! Hello, thank you! Will I ever continue to do so? Oh, nose print! Oh my god, that's so cute, Beckett! Oh my god! Over tonight so I can reach, yes! That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard, Beckett. That's so cute. So the cards, Sariberry with 3 of Cups as well. I would say the cards are telling you not to worry about this. This is not your fault. This is not a lesson you need to learn. This is strong. This is not a lesson you need to learn, Sari. This is the fault of someone else, and you need to just move on. If you need to take the class again, take it with a different teacher, if you can. If you can't, then that sucks. But this is not your fault. This is not something you need to worry about. This is not something you need to stress over. This is not a lesson you need to learn. This is not a cosmic lesson. Digging through boxes. Oh. If you want to post a picture of her little nose print, you can do that in the Discord. That would be so cute. Class you can sub for it. Ozzy, that's a really good point. Ozzy on the Twitch side is saying if you can't take it with a different professor, try to reach out to your advisor and see if there's a class you can sub it for. Like taking a different class. But yeah, the cards are very much on the side of this is not your fault, Sari. And this is not something you need to worry about. Let's take it away. Don't internalize every failure. I love that, Sen. I love that. So I'm going to... Hello, Cinderella. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yes, you may. Can I ask for confirmation if I was failed for external reasons? Let's see what we get here. Oh, sorry. I think that my chat was like really lagging because I'm getting a lot all at once. So let me pull one more for Sari. Confirmation if I was failed for external reasons. 7 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of... Nope, 6 of Pentacles upright, 7 of Swords reversed, 4 of Pentacles. If you're wondering if this is, Sari, like, the professor just didn't like you and was trying to fail you, or if it was like a grudge someone had, if that's what you mean by external, no. If you're asking, like, what... Like, if it's spiritual, that's also a no. I don't think this is an external reason at all. The lecturer may be failing us on purpose to keep us from specializing. What the heck? That sounds wild, and my gut actually says, like, you need to look into that, but the cards, like, specifically put out Seven of Swords reversed, so I don't think the cards agree with us. I perhaps agree with you, though. That is wild. I hope that that's not the case. Perfect, Cinderella. Thank you so much. Oh, if you can hear him, my little boy is screaming in the background. You're so welcome, Sari. You're so welcome. Thank you for coming in here. It's always so good to have you. So we got ad break on the Twitch side in 1 minute. And Becca asked what channel. You could put it in general or spirit work. Either one would be good. Wherever you want to put. You said framed. You could put it in art if you wanted to. Hey, Cinderella, really, really good R&D you got there. What's coming towards 2 knaves? What the heck? What is our last card here? The Star. What is coming towards me? Knave of Pentacle reversed, Knave of Swords reversed, the Star. It's in general now. Thank you, Beckett! I want to look at it! Oh, okay, so Cinderella, I have a feeling that you're going to be like pursued by some people who are interested in dating you, and you will not be interested in them. Like, there's multiple people who are interested in dating you, and you think that they're gross. You don't like them, you don't want to date them, and they keep asking you, and they keep pestering you. And then we have the Star here. As long as you are firm, you will get them out of your life. You don't have to worry about that. I'm doing them right now. We have a lot of like nurses and doctors in our community. Like a lot of them. So it's really neat to see the process, like how everyone is dealing with it. Yeah. So Cinderella, you can get these people out of your life. Get them out of there. And you will find someone who is right for you. The Star here is a signal to not give up hope, to not lose sight of the future. You will find someone who is right for you, even though these people are nice, are not them. Appreciate you all. Of course, Sari. Okay. So we have 10 more minutes left in stream, so we can probably get 1 or 2 more questions done. Story time. Will I ever experience a sense of vindication around the Charles situation? Story going to get vindication, which I guess is the, to me, that's a very specific emotion. Empress, which is a good sign for a yes so far. Yes, of course. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Bye, Stephanie. Thank you for hanging out. King of Cups. King of Cups behavior. Vindication. Perhaps not vindication story, but the second best option, which is you will get your happily ever after. I don't think that you're ever going to feel like you have had enough revenge or, yeah, that very specific feeling of vindication. I don't think that will come in, but second best is knowing you have your prince, knowing you have your happily ever after, and knowing he doesn't. If that's not vindication, I'm not really sure what else actually it would be other than like revenge, which I don't see in the cards. Studies first, but it's nice seeing you. Yes. So lots and lots of good luck, Sari. Lots and lots and lots of good luck. Darkness. General love reading. So let's get our Marigold Tarot. Aww. I didn't say revenge, that's true. So I guess that's a yes for vindication then. I'll take it. Good. Incense burn really good. What flavors are they? Flavors? What scent are they, Ozzy? What scent did you pick out? I tried spraying perfume before I went live as part of like that Project Pan thing, thinking things through. Like, I want to use my stuff, and I ended up like getting rust, I think, all over my nice sweater that I really love. Because I was like, oh, I'll spray my clothes with the perfume. It'll smell so good. And just big brown spots. No! That's my sign that I have to use my nice things. I can't let them sit. There we go. Okay. So since they were off on the floor, we have 3 of wings, 9 of wands, 3 of cups, Knight of cups. General love reading for darkness. Strawberry, a nice dessert. That sounds so good, Ozzy. What the heck? Strawberry dessert incense? I didn't even know that that was an option. This is a fantastic pull, Darkness, for a love reading. Having 3 of rings and 3 of cups show up, which is like working very, very well together. Knight of cups. I have a feeling you might find this person through work. I don't think you're coworkers, but you might like meet because of work somehow, or work a project. Maybe you are coworkers, but like not in a we're both employed by the same person way, but more of like a we're both working on the same project kind of way, like a indie project or a small business. I don't know, but you find them easy to work with is what is the big message here. They're easy to communicate with. They're easy to work with. They're easy to party with, to love. They're easy to love. 9 of Wands, Knight of Cups. You're able to talk to them easily. They understand your hopes and dreams, and you understand theirs. And then this 9 of Wands is literally just a field of sunflowers. Like, this is a very good person. And I think that you will find them soon, like within a year, maybe 2 at most, but they're coming soon. And they have to do with, I want those cards. This is the, get the boyfriend the box. This is the Marigold Tarot. She's really, really good. Tea party with brownies? Yeah. Strawberries and brownies. Yeah. Oh, like brownie spirits and chocolate brownies at the same time. Yeah. Let's see. 3 minutes. Oh no. Do I have time? We have 4 more people. Let's see what we can do. Let's do 1 more. Who's gonna get it? It's Sarah! What's going on in my life pertaining to love and sex? Empress reversed. That 9 of Wands is an echo. Four of Wands. That seems wrong. 2 birds, 1 stone. Exactly. I like the way you think. 2 of Rings. And I'm going to pull all of these upright because this came out sideways. Empress, 4 of Wands, 2. Again, an extremely good pull. Empress, you feel in charge, you feel loved, you feel respected. 4 of Wands is about friendship more than love, but getting along together. And 2 of Rings. Now, this is technically the 2 of Coins, because in this deck, coins are rings. However, 2 of Rings, like, that's literally a marriage, my guy. So expect that a friend might introduce you to someone, or there might be a party where 2 friend groups are coming together who don't know each other yet. Those are good places to look for your someone. Someone knows someone. This is not online dating. This is not blind dates. This is someone knows someone that is good for you. Okay. And then I'm gonna call it here. So this was a fantastic stream. We had a lot of really cool new people come in. We had a lot of really fun questions. I really loved the familiar question, and we had some cool deity ones. And I liked the, like, what practice should I incorporate? We gotta get some raccoon magic going. I love the raccoon magic. Oh, thank you, Ozzy. Of course. I have so much fun here. I always, like, psych myself out before stream. Like, oh my god, oh no, it's so terrible, it's so horrible. And then, like, I do stream. It's kind of like a shower. I get into it and I'm like, I love this. This is great. And then it's hard to leave, right? Hope I have a great day. Thank you. Yes, I want to see your tea set up. It'll be so cute. Oh, thank you, Lana. I'm glad you were here. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. So I'll see you all on the Discord if you want to chat. And our next stream is Lynn's Sunday morning astrology stream. So look forward to that. We'll see you there. And goodbye. Goodbye. Bye bye.